I made it. I got it. Avoided more than I hit. Got to grandma's house. Awesome. So it says resume or main menu. So what is resume? Okay, let's go to resume. Oh wait. Okay. All right. Let's go to resume. See what happens. Okay. Right. And new high score. Okay. So what did main menu do? Just skip the new high score? Uh, more reasons to play it over. All right. Um, let's see. That's interesting. All right. So I just barely made it though. Like I didn't really make it because I crashed twice. So, let's see. It kind of proves that you could probably crash once and still make it if you're fast enough all the other times. Maybe. So I made it and I crashed twice. But I was like dying. Like I was in the death, which is funny because I tested the theory, do you get to another stage if you are dying? And once your death animation starts, you can't get to a new biome. But that doesn't seem to be the case with Granny. Or maybe I just got really lucky and on like the last frame of my alive, I crossed the line. Um, but yeah. Oh, I paused on the finish. Oh, okay. That's what it was. Got it. Well, I'm glad I didn't hit the main menu, because then I wouldn't have been able to put my high score in. Would have, like, quit out of the winning round. Yeah, and I was looking at another window, so it paused automatically. Makes sense. Alright. I'm doing pretty good. So this is when you start doing light and dark runs. So I was talking to the developer over on the Discord channel that I mentioned earlier, and apparently there's 3 or 4 different ways you can play the game. 3, I guess. It's neutral, light, and dark. And it all happens through the deer. So if you don't want to hit the deer, you can actually avoid all of the deer. And it doesn't grade you on, like, did you hit all of them? It doesn't give you, an F grading or anything like that. But it'll tell you avoided all of them or hit all of them. And so the idea here is that you can actually play it a couple different ways. You can avoid all of the deer, and things will start to get light, and the art will kind of change, and the overall music and the game will feel differently. But if you hit all the deer, then you'll start to get darker, and things will start to get more like mean and death-like. And so that's pretty cool. And then usually you'll just be in the middle here, which is neutral, and that's where I've been pretty much the entire time. From what I've heard, the threshold is 80%. So 80% avoid or 80% death. And I've been hitting about 50%, just like every game, so I haven't seen much of it. The music changes though, which is really the biggest thing that I'm interested in, because I love this music. They said they actually have planned to do like full like biome re-themes or repaints depending on the themes, depending on how many deer you're hitting, which is going to be really awesome. They just have to get all the art. Art is expensive, and especially when it's high quality. Oh, there's my first crash. When it's high quality 8-bit art, it's going to be expensive and time consuming to make. 8-bit-ish, I should say. Yeah. These long corners is what gets me on stage 5. The hills and the corners. And this one right here is the worst. But it's the best because it jumps with the beat. I always like that corner. Oh no! Come on. The music ends prematurely because I didn't get there quite on time, but I made it with plenty of fuel to spare. And there's Grandma waving. Hi, Grandma! Hi! How wonderful. Alright, I avoided more. Wonderful. That's awesome. Alright, so we got the grandmas, and now there's survival mode, and the biggest thing here, and this is why I like this feature so much, is the light and dark themes. So now our goals kind of change. I still gotta get to grandma's, but it's not so much about the destination, but the experience. And the idea here is if I avoid all of, you see how nice, pretty the background is? If I avoid all of the deer, then supposedly I'll get new music. I might get some new like 8-bit shaders or whatever they're using here to like light the world. So that'll be interesting. So I just killed a bunch of deer. I don't know why I did that. So let's try to avoid the deer. Alright. And it really is a totally different game now, because at first I was just trying to get to grandma's. I was getting better at my drifting. Now, instead of, like, if you're trying to hit the deer, it's sort of like being accurate with your drifting, right? But if you're trying to avoid the deer, it's a totally different game, because you're getting, like, sectioned off into small parts of the road. So it's not even about being accurate. It's about reading what's coming up and then being accurate on top of that, like, you know, deciding your own path. So that's really interesting. Alright. So I think I'm doing pretty good right now. I don't see any changes as of yet. Oh. But I haven't hit very many deer. So outside of mile 1 is when it happens. So I'm in mile 2 right now. And I believe I should be getting... Okay. I think that is different. Maybe a little bit different. Yeah, I don't think I've heard this before. And the tunnels look a little bit more golden. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but okay. I like this music. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to get the grandmas, but I do like this. Visual effects and light and dark. Okay. The audio is right. Okay. Yeah, so I think this is the new audio. Oh, hey, Grumpy, I can barely hear you. Just give me a second. I'm actually streaming. 1 second. Whoa. Okay, this is new music. This is new music. It's very, like, nice and light. Yes. Oh, don't hit the deer. Avoid the deer. This is nice. 10 out of 10 would play this over and over just to hear new music. So good. Yeah, Grumpy just joined us on Discord, and I have to turn his volume up. But Grumpy, I am streaming a new game that I got on the Humble Bundle today. It is it's an 8-bit drifting game. Yeah, that is new music. It is. It's an 8-bit drifting game, and it's really, really fun. I got it on the Humble Bundle, and I actually jumped on the Discord for the developers. I had been talking to them, and they'd talking to me about all the cool stuff that I hadn't noticed in the game. The deer total in the game is 666. That's amazing. It's made by a company called Necrosoft, so it just totally fits. Alright, as soon as I die here, I'm gonna fix the Discord chat. Okay. I don't want to die. Oh, I love the ending music for this. The light ending music. This is great. Da-na, da-na. I need to look at the credits. Who did the music and all that? I need to... So let's do an experiment here. If I hit deer, does it like change on me? I'm gonna die. Oh no, I didn't make it to Grandma's.
She's a bitch anyway.
She's a bit... You could just barely hear that after everything, like... That was awesome. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna fix... Why are you so low?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely not low. For any good reason. Alright, how about that?
I don't know. I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, you're still just kind of low. Discord. How about that? It's better.
I can hear what sounds like me after I heard a sound after somebody kicked me in the teeth and knocked them all out.
Alright. Okay. So, I think that will do it. And I'm gonna fix my voice on here. Okay. Good deal. I'm probably gonna do a couple more rounds of this, and then... I got Overwatch to play, man. Why am I playing, like... What I would totally pay probably $4 or $5 for. Like, I love this game. This is so good. But why am I playing, like, a $4 or $5 game for, like, 6 hours? It's so good, though. Okay. Let's see. Streets of Rage composer. Oh! Streets of Rage 3 composer. I'm gonna butcher this. Mahoto Kashumiya made the music. The music changed for the new mile depending on what you did in the previous mile. Okay, so it doesn't like, there's no like transitions mid-mile. It just determines what the next mile's music is going to be. And this is all from Shane in Discord, one of the developers from Necrosoft. Awesome. This is great. I love this. This is great. Alright, let's do a couple more here. I want to do dark now. So we heard, I think we heard all the light music that time. So let's see if we can do... You never get to Grandma. Yeah, it's about driving. Yeah, I did that one time, and I got to like 4 miles. That's when I was still trying to learn how to drift. Now here's a question. So this, if you do survival, it's just going to be stages over and over. So it'll be random stages, but the track doesn't change, right? So it's the same track from all the different all the different stages, or does it actually procedurally generate a new track with just like the same art from the stages that are in the game? Alright, this is going to take focus. This is actually harder than doing light, I think, at least for me, because I'm not that accurate. I love how like the music transitions are radio cuts too, which is awesome. This tunnel looks so good when you're like inside of it, like where my mouse is right now. Let me get my mouse off the screen. But it looks so good, just whizzing by. So there's going to be, right now there's musical effects for the light and dark, but there's supposed to be eventually some visual effects, and those will come in terms of new backgrounds, perhaps just new foreground art, and probably we might even see some changes to the car. That would be cool. It'd be cool to like get a special car for like if you're doing like, you know, for being super nice to the deer, you get like a really awesome like deer savior car or something. I don't know. The track changes every time. Okay, awesome. The track is procedural when you play survival, so you won't be playing the same tracks over and over and over. Okay, so it's built by selecting pre-made like corners and stuff that you already see in Grandma's trip. But Grandma's trip is the same every time. I have played it enough to learn that. And this is Grandma's again. I'm supposed to be trying to kill the deer. I'm not doing a very good job. Like, honestly, that's what I was doing the whole time I was trying to get to Grandma's, was trying to kill all the deer. And I only got to like 50%. I really tried. Nice. Yeah, so you're thinking about procedurally generating a track. You procedurally generate, like, if you're gonna do 20, you do like 5, you know, throughout the track, and then you just link them together, and that's how you come up with your random tracks for survival. Really awesome. Yeah, there's no original chunks that only exist in survival. So you're playing through every corner and every chunk in the game when you do Grandma's run. Oh no, there's okay. No, okay. I misread that completely. There's original chunks that only exist in survival, and survival is parts of Grandma's Drive and new stuff. Then it selectively picks from that pool to make survival miles. Gotcha. Gotcha. Very cool. So this is like a, you know, a live stream talking to the developer here live. This is great. I love when this stuff happens. And I've only found one bug. They say that they're gonna update the handling, make it easier and stuff, which would be awesome. Not easier necessarily, but like it's gonna be more responsive because of the there's some input issues right now. So that's going to be awesome. But I only found one small bug, and that was on the high score stuff. It's actually right here. And hopefully this will be gone in the new update. That'll be coming, what, in like an hour? A couple hours maybe. Who knows? Alright, so yeah, if I go like J, it should remember my name regardless. But now it's trying to. So if I go down, instead of going to B, it's going to go to M because my last one was L. So this should be C, so when I hit down it's going to go to B, but it should be C. So it's like it halfway remembered, but then it forgot to like put it up there for the default. But yeah, they fixed that already, so that's coming. Awesome. Well, I think that's going to be all for now. That was super fun. I'm probably going to pick it up here again. I got to do some survival runs and see how far I can get. Alright, well, next time. Take it easy, guys.